How a poor Japanese boy created Honda. It was 8:15 a.m. A U.S. B-29 bomber plane during World War II was heading straight towards Hiroshima, Japan. And within 53 seconds of releasing that nuclear bomb, no one had the chance to even protect themselves from the oncoming devastation. The attack destroyed almost 75% of the entire city, including the Tokaiseki Yamashita plant that belonged to a walking marvel who changed our lives forever. So how did this poor Japanese boy with his charming smile create a $38 billion company, and why every competitor of this company is still afraid of its products? To understand the passion behind Soichiro Honda's mind, let's go back in time. The year is 1906, in a tiny village called Kiyomo near Hamamatsu City of Japan. This was the village where he spent his childhood helping his father in his cycle repair business. And just like some of the richest people in the world, Honda was also not interested in education. Honda was passionate about creating or inventing things on his own. He started applying his skills in childhood. He used his mind during childhood to benefit a lot of his friends. After school, teachers handed grade reports to children. They were supposed to be stamped with the family seal to ensure their parents have seen their grades. However, what Honda did is he created his family seal from a used rubber bicycle pedal cover. This, eventually, helped him and his friends bypass their parents every time they were handed the grade reports. In many interviews, Honda expressed how inspired he was after witnessing the first car in his village. He said he could never forget the smell of oil it gave off. It smelled like perfume. Well, call it crazy or something else, those words are the sign of a person who is passionate about machines. Moreover, he once borrowed his father's bicycle to see a demonstration of an airplane in his village by the famous pilot Arthur Roy Smith. So, as the seeds of his love for machinery were sown, Honda, at age 15, left his home to find some work in Tokyo. For almost 6 years, he worked in garages, and finally returned home to start his own auto repair business in 1928. When Honda took this step, he was confident that his passion for machines will help him stand out in the market. And as he blindly believed in himself, he created the Tokaiseki Yamashita plant to provide piston rings for Toyota. His startup became so successful that he was placed under the control of Japan's Ministry of Commerce and Industry during World War II. After the US B-29 bomber plane destroyed their entire company, Honda was left with no other option but to start from scratch again. He sold leftover parts of Tokaiseki to Toyota and established Honda Technical Research Institute. As amazing as this story sounds, Honda was still struggling to get back on his feet. Through this institute, Honda, with his staff of 12 men, used to build and sell improved motorized bicycles. Sadly, they were not making enough profit, leading them to sell the institute for $5,000, and then establish Honda Motor Company Ltd. in 1949. A dramatic shift in the positive future of the company was created when Honda collaborated with his old friend and engineer, Takeo Fujisawa. Fujisawa was experienced in marketing and expanding the business of their products. In that same year of their partnership, they created the first Honda motorcycle called Dream. This partnership shows the power of collaboration. Honda, in 10 years of this partnership, created a unique place in everyone's mind. Being a race driver himself, Soichiro Honda was grabbing every opportunity to enter his company into international motorsport. And in 1959, he managed to enter not 1, but 5 motorcycles into the most reputable motorcycle race in the world, called Isle of Man TT. Within 2 years of entering the race, Honda achieved its first Grand Prix victory and World Championships in the 125cc and 250cc categories. Soon, Honda's race bikes would become famous with their sleek and stylish design and powerful engine configurations like 5-cylinder 22,000 RPM and 6-cylinder 250cc bikes. This amazing performance of its engine made Honda Company the world's largest manufacturer of motorcycles in 1964. In that decade, Honda also realized the need to empower its country and its brand by exporting its products outside Japan. Soon, he entered the biggest economy in the world, the United States, and collaborated with a New York-based marketing company, Gray Advertising. The company also used an intriguing slogan to attract more buyers. It was, "You meet the nicest people on a Honda." However, keeping in mind the recent war between the two countries, it was more than a challenge for American citizens to buy a product from Japan. Moreover, the powerful products of Triumph and Harley-Davidson were heavily dominant in the minds of every citizen in America. But when you are in a business, no matter what kind of mindset a customer is going through, if your product is capped at a reasonable and more valuable or equal to its competitors, no one can stop your business from being successful. Well, this is the tactic that Honda applied to mark its place in the market. He launched a bike called the Super Cub for just $295. Within a few years, Honda managed to sell more than 90,000 bikes in America alone, and left Triumph and Harley-Davidson feeling jealous every day. Not to forget, Honda's success in America was so enormous, it even forced UK-based Triumph motorcycles to hold emergency meetings with the UK government in 1975. The special group, called the Boston Consulting Group, was commissioned by the UK government to write a report on why the British motorcycle company is left behind by its Japanese competitor. And as the world was still confused about how they should stop Honda's rise in the auto industry, Soichiro decided to give more competition with its amazing series of automobile products. In 1986, Honda launched the Acura brand to target the luxury vehicle market. Then, electric Honda CR-Z and other successful models like Honda Civic. Even today, Honda Civic 11th generation continues to lead the market and was awarded the 2022 American Car of the Year. This is the story of how a poor Japanese boy created this great car empire, Honda. Thank you for listening. If you enjoy these types of videos, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and press the like button if you like this video. All the best.